President Bongbong Marcos joins other Southeast Asian leaders in the opening of the 42nd Summit of the Association of Southeast Asian Nations in Indonesia. To give us an update, here's Chona Yu reporting live from Indonesia. Chona?
Neil, Southeast Asian leaders, including President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr., opened the 42nd ASEAN Summit here in Labuan Bajo in Indonesia. During the opening of the ASEAN 2023 plenary session, Marcos raised his concerns over the aging population in the Southeast Asian region, saying this must be addressed. Citing the Asian Development Bank, he said 1 out of 4 people in the Asia Pacific will be over the age of 60 by 2050. According to the president, this should be viewed as an opportunity and as a challenge, saying that ASEAN goals and work plans should ensure health for our elders and a safe, dignified, and productive life. Marcos also called on ASEAN to focus on upholding international law and the international rules-based system and committing to the principles of free trade and to the multilateral trading system. He said upholding international law and the rules-based system has underpinned the peace, security, stability, and prosperity of the region. He welcomed Indonesia's ASEAN chairmanship priority of strengthening regional cooperation to address cross-border crimes, particularly trafficking in persons. In terms of trade and commerce, the president announced the Philippines has deposited its instrument of ratification for the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement. Today, the president has bilateral meetings with the prime ministers of Lao People's Democratic Republic and Vietnam. As for tomorrow, the president will have a bilateral meeting with Timor-Leste's Prime Minister, Taor Matan Ruak. The ASEAN leaders are expected to decide on the bid of Timor-Leste to be part of the regional bloc. Marcos is here in Indonesia until Thursday for the summit. Neil.
Chona, one of the pressing issues right now in the region is the issue between China and Taiwan. So, will the issue between China and Taiwan be discussed by the ASEAN leaders? I'm asking this because this might be an issue that might affect the region should the tension between the two countries escalate.
Neil, the president said last night that this matter is inevitable and unavoidable since all member states consider the issue a grave concern.
So, Chona, what is the ASEAN leaders eyeing to, what are they eyeing to accomplish when it comes to the issue of the South China Sea, most of which is being claimed right now by China?
Here, President Marcos said he would urge his fellow Southeast Asian leaders to find a way to push for the finalization of Code of Conduct in the South China Sea to ease tension in the contested waters. The president said having a binding COC will make things clearer and reduce the possibility of miscalculations, hoping the regional bloc would be able to address the issues hindering the conclusions of negotiations, which is a key element in the ASEAN centrality. Neil.
Thanks, Chona. We'll wait for developments, particularly on this issue. Maybe ASEAN leaders will have a more concrete action in response to this issue. That's Chona Yu reporting live.